Oh, are you Challenger? This is what are you? Wait, how do I look you up? Are you like do you play? Is this like what is this? I can't read any of this. Okay, so you're D2. Okay, sure, and you were like 130 LP. Okay, so you're like Masters Diamond 1. That's fine. Let's take a look. So I mean, this lane is a disaster from the way you open it, man. Here, look. I'm gonna show you how to play the TF Ori matchup. Because you're already making mistakes, and I'll explain it in a second. I gotta turn this shit off. It's playing the same thing for like the entire stream, man. I'll just play this, whatever. Okay, let's take a look. Can't read German? Yeah, absolutely uncultured. Fucking NA degenerate. Okay. So here, you should just land... So here, if the lane starts, before the lane starts, throw your Q in the middle of the lane. This forces our friend here, TF, to either walk this way or to walk this way. Both ways, he's super sad. Like, he's super sad. Maybe he's angry here or something, right? And then what you do is you walk up and you play the lane this way. You don't play it inside of the wave because then you let TF red card you. You don't want to do that. You don't want to get AoE on the first frontline minions. Or you don't want to let him get AoE on the first frontline minions. Then what you do is you kill off these front millies as fast as possible. Alright? And you're oriented TF. I mean, you abuse this kid, right? You abuse this guy. He can't do anything. So you didn't auto attack already. You haven't already launched out the Q. This is a mistake. Now, if you don't launch out Q in the beginning of the lane, you should have launched it out by now. You still haven't done it. So right here, you're like tabbing to I don't know what you're tabbed out to, but you could have already thrown off the Q, and you could have already autoed the minions. You haven't done that yet. I don't know why. Right? Look at this. You're having fun. Maybe your argument is I want to play the lane slowly, but like why? What's the point of playing the lane slow? What's the jungle matchup? Let me see what you're trying to do. You're Jarvan. You can ward against that. You can just ward against that. Right? If you're trying to play the lane slow and let it pull in too early, you could just ward. I mean, Jarvan wastes time, Viego gets tempo advantage. But here you should be looking to Q. If you want to play the lane slowly, you can hit the minions less and let the lane pull in. That's not really favorable, to be honest. But you should at least throw out the Q. You haven't done that yet. So this is really bad. I don't agree with pulling the lane early. You should play this lane as fast as possible, even if Jarvan's there. You should just Q him. You haven't Q'd him yet, right? So TF gets the first auto. I mean, I don't know what he's doing. You're giving TF the lane. You have to Q him. You haven't Q'd him yet. Look at him. He's having so much fun in the lane. He hasn't done anything. You're giving him the lane for free. Walk up, hit him with Q. You don't have to hit the backline minions if you want to play the lane slowly. But you have to hit him with Q. You can play the lane based on how he's playing the lane. If TF plays the lane fast, play a little bit faster than him. And then you won't shove the wave too hard. But you have to Q here. You still haven't Q. You still haven't Q. You still haven't Q. Now you're in here. Like, what's stopping this guy from walking up, auto-attacking this minion, shuffling red, landing red here, AoEing you, and now he gets value on this CS. He pulls down, hits this minion, and then continues to play the lane against you. You're not doing anything here. Look at him. Free fucking game for this Twisted Fate player, isn't it? Q. Now you Q, but it's so, like... This guy's so insecure, he went bone plating. Jesus. You should Q again. What is TF going to do? It's not going to auto you. Stand over here. He's going to go in for this minion, auto-attack this front line, give him another Q. You're Orianna with full mana. You have these next three casters pulling in. Lock the lane here. He's going to walk up because now he has W come up. Or yeah, he never used it. His W is up. Or I think he has his E, I think. I don't even know. Let me go back here. Was his E stacked? Is he stacking E? Is he stacking? I don't even know. No. Okay, yeah, so he did start E. Okay, so then more of a reason to then hit him. Yeah, you should just wait for it. Walk up and Q. Stand here, walk up, auto, Q. He gets hit by this. Right here, you should be Qing him. But you're clicking back for no reason. Now you're clicking up for no reason. Doesn't give you value. Now you trade with them. Oh, you're running Scorch too. You could just be destroying this guy, man, and you're not doing it. Right? You're not. The point is not to proc Mana Flow ban, nor is it to proc anything else. You just have to go. Now you're moving into him. Now you're going auto for auto. But like he doesn't mind this too much. I think. Yeah, like, okay, this guy is having so much fun against you. You should just fuck him up here. Like, Q him again. Q him. Q. Okay, good, yeah. So he loses the trade here a little bit. That's actually pretty bad. He went too deep against you. But your laning is really, really, really bad. Right? Your laning is really, really weak. That's the problem. You should be autoing. You still haven't autoed the minions. What's the point of clicking up and down here? It's useless. Why don't you already auto this minion and then kill it on the next auto attack cooldown, and then work on these two minions? TF's on cooldown. He has E, but he's not gonna do anything to you, right? So he gets level 2 here. He walks up to you. Now you have to forfeit the lane. This is not so bad, to be honest. Here you should Q him again. You should just walk up, Q like this, hit both of these minions, hit TF, and then auto the frontline minion or auto the backline minions here. In case they don't, well, they're not gonna die. You should probably auto them first. You should hit him with Q. You don't Q. So I want to push here and punish when he uses abilities. No, I'm not telling you to push the lane here. I'm telling you to play the lane properly. Look at the things that I'm talking about, right? Look what you never punish this guy for anything he does. You're giving him a free lane phase. Every click is useless. You could Q him here. You don't want to Q. You can Q him here. You don't Q it. So you're not pushing the lane necessarily, because a Q here wouldn't shove the lane out. You could stand here and you can launch the Q and you can hit him right here. You're not hitting any minions. So it's not about pushing the lane or pulling the lane. You're just not abusing him. You're not doing fundamental things in the lane. Look at this matchup. I'm going to show you TF, Ori, and Challenger. Look at the difference. Ori versus TF, Challenger. Look how easy it is for Orianna to do whatever the fuck she wants in this lane phase. Look at this guy. He can't play the lane against her. Where the hell's Ori? So he red cards. Now watch her. Fucking doing B. Korea Challenger. I don't know what that Q is abysmal. Holy shit. Please play the lane properly, man, for the exam. There we go. See that? Like, okay, he's playing really badly. But he's like, he's actually doing things in the lane, whereas you're not. So he just used a cooldown. Orianna can now move in, and he can try to look for another Q here. Look at this. Look what he's doing. Look how he's positioning. Up here. He's going to QTF if he walks too deep. Look this. Okay, this Orianna's boosted. Let's go again. Let's try something. Let's go Dopa Orianna versus TF. I can't even find a good example because no one can lane. Is this Dopa? Maybe this guy will play part. This isn't even Dopa. What the fuck? What is this clickbait? I'm trying to find you. I'm trying to show you how to play this matchup, but no one's playing it properly. This one's better. Holy Christ! Why does this? It is Dopa. I wish I could do it myself. Yeah, I wish I could show you the matchup. Like if I play Orianna, I could show you the matchup. Okay, this is unrealistic because the guy's dead. So you're telling me that last guy was Dopa? Hold up. Can someone not int the lane before it starts? So right here, right? She Qs here. She has to Q here. She can't do anything else. Okay, we're fighting. Let me find another replay. Okay, you know what? Let me show you. Actually, no. Zed matchup is too obvious. You already know how to play against that. You should. Orianna versus TF. Ori versus TF. Challenger. If I find an NA clip, maybe someone in NA is doing it. Is it that hard to find a clip of two people playing lane correctly? Like, seriously. Oh, Showmaker. Showmaker. This is perfect. This is perfect. Yeah, you should. I should know how to play against Zed. Yeah, Zed's not a problem. Right here, look this lane. They're not going to do some weird shit before the game starts, right? So, okay, look at this. Look what she's doing. She Qs. Look, Showmaker knows how to play lane. Unlike all these other random people in Master and fucking Challenger in these regions, right? He Qs her. He autos. Immediately autos. Look how TF can't play the lane here. Q's coming back up in 2 seconds. Watch him move up and watch him Q again. Again, Q. Why don't you do this shit? Right? Autoing. Again, he's autoing the minions. How the hell is TF supposed to play this? It's unplayable for him right now. Look, next Q comes out. That's how you play Orianna versus TF, right? You're not doing any of this stuff. That's my replay. Hold on, right here. Right? So this is how you play the game. Now here, you didn't do that. You don't hit him. This trade is good for you, even though it's the way what led up to this trade is bad. TF went too deep in you because he doesn't know what he's doing, right? What is when I permapoke and went because TF has corruption? What is when I permapoke and went Your Orianna versus Twisted Fate. The way TF plays against you is against your mana pool. You're running teleport. And what you need to do is you need to play the wave against TF. So what TF needs to do is he needs to wiggle in and outside of your Q range and attack your mana pool as much as possible. After he gets certain amounts of points in his Q, he needs to just keep crashing waves against you and then making sure everything around you is burning. Like he makes sure he's going to make, because you're not going to follow a TF roam, right? Unless you have TP or something, which you're not going to have every time, right? That's how TF plays. He plays against your mana pool. So if you're complaining about you running that's the TF beating you. And you have to be aware of that. But that has nothing to do with what I'm talking about. The problem is that you're not playing lane at all properly. You're playing like it's so bad, the laning. The laning is so bad. You can get away with it in Master Tier, right? Because why not? But if you truly want to get good at the game, you can't do this. Here, you should just be queuing him. He's not going to auto-attack you. His W is on cooldown. Why haven't we already hit him with Q? You're not conserving your mana for anything. You have a biscuit ticking. You have potions, right? This is a waste. Now the lane's like in TF's favor, right? Now you have to Q to attack these minions, but now you're wasting mana. The mana that you could have been properly using to attack TF, you're now using to farm the wave. Like what? It's all bad. You didn't prep this properly either. Actually, never mind. Sorry, this is actually fine. What you did there was okay. My mistake. Okay, well that was obviously bad. So, in a lane matchup that you should have won, you're essentially now half mana without any form of pressure. The third wave is now stacked against you, and you're losing prio for fourth wave. How is your jungler supposed to play if you have no prio? And let's say hypothetically, well, Tom will never cheat or recall against Alawi. It's not possible. But how, if that's not Tom into Alawi, if that's like Tom into like, I don't know, anything, right? Anything that, I mean, it's Tom Kench. He can do whatever he wants. If it's Tom Kench into any other laner that doesn't have prio against him, you've lost Viego the jungle because you have no prio on wave 4. Why? Because you don't know how to play lane. So now, I don't know what you're doing, right? TF's like, it's really bad now. So now even if you invest mana, the lane's already doomed. And it's already in his favor, right? You should Q him here. You should look for QW here. And here you should just spam auto the wave for the next wave coming in. Here you should harass him on the cannon. QW. QW. Yeah, good. This is really, that was okay. But I mean, regardless, it doesn't even matter, right? Because you've lost the lane. You should lose the game here. If you continue to play the game like this, you'll eventually lose because now you have no like point for the top side play. Like you're not there. You should have prio on this guy. You're not. I mean, it's all really bad. Here, let's watch this a little bit longer. I'll show you how Showmaker is playing the lane, so you can see like exactly what he's doing. So you can really just understand this matchup, right? He's gonna have prio on wave 4 if he needs it, right? So of course he Qs here. We left top here or somewhere here, right? His Q's back up very soon. He's autoing. He Qs again. He's gonna Q again. Auto Q, good. Auto, yeah. He's gonna Q again. Like this is how you need to be playing lane. TF can't play this lane out properly. He has to like sustain it against the Orianna. Half HP already. Your lane could have been looking like that with the way that TF was playing. Anyways, I hope that helps.